put the hat on your head, but you don't actually give it the power to shade your face. Hi guys, it's Elizabeth, and this is another Tuesday here on the KEEYSS channel. Today, I am actually at the beach, so I'm uploading this video beforehand. I have some stuff that happened to me recently. Just felt like getting it out there and making my point about it. And one, I think it's just kind of unfair. And if anyone feels the same, feel free to comment. If you're part of this channel, feel free to make another video in response to this, because I feel like this is a very valid point, and I've seen it illustrated throughout my life. Ever since I was a little kid, I have had an extreme love of clothes and shoes. I have also been very picky as to what I want to wear and what I will actually buy from the store. I like to be rather modest, but I also like to look good, which is apparently a problem in modern society. Our story begins a couple of days ago whenever I was at church and I was wearing a dress that I had just bought at a thrift shop. I felt like maybe the dress was like close to being too short, but it was perfectly fine, you know, it was only like that much like above fingertip level. I'm not going to school. There are no set rules for what I can and can't wear. Therefore, I should be able to wear whatever the heck I want. Not to mention it's church and people aren't supposed to judge you there. And therefore, you know, we're being like Jesus. Jesus isn't going to judge people based on what they look like. He's going to judge people based on who they are on the inside, you know, that type of thing. Go through church, everything's perfectly fine, constantly pulling my skirt down to make sure I am not showing anything that I'm not supposed to. Get back home, and I am informed by my mother that someone has said something to the nature of, "That was too short." Not sure who it was. Not gonna name names because I don't know the names. Needless to say, I was rather upset because I felt like I looked pretty dang gorgeous in that dress. And now I have to, because of what other people think, fix it to make it longer. Anyone who knows me knows that, number one, I don't really hang around boys at church, so I wasn't tempting anyone. Number two, anyone who knows me knows that I'm not that type of person. I am very modest. Number three, there were literally only 2 people that I was really around while I was at church, both of which were females my age, and other than that it was small children that I was their Sunday school teacher and children's church teacher. So what right does anyone have to say anything about what I'm wearing? Problem number 2 comes along today when I was shopping for a bathing suit to wear to the beach, and everything that's my size doesn't fit right. Or there's nothing in my size at all, hardly. So it's either to where I'm too big for it, to where it shows more than it should, or I'm too small for it, and so it like covers me up like some type of wrinkly ickiness that I would never want to wear. I can't be the only one who's like this. Bodies do not come in one size fits all. And the fashion industry shouldn't be able to say, this is what you must look like in order to wear clothing that fits you, or this is the type of clothing you have to wear in order to be socially accepted. Now, I'm not the skinniest person in the world, but I'm not the fattest person in the world. I know my problems could be way worse, okay? And I'm not hating on anyone who's super skinny or anyone who's large at all, okay? I'm just saying that number 1, people shouldn't be able to judge me by what I'm wearing. Number 2, I shouldn't have such trouble finding clothes that actually fit at a normal store. As far as the 2 points that I've made, if you agree with me, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, and if you have any ideas on the subject, you can leave them in the comments, or if you're on this channel, as I've said before, you can have a video on what you think about it. Because I am absolutely tired of not being able to find clothes and being judged because I have long legs. Rant over. Have a fantastical day, because I'm going to be having a fantastical day at the beach. Anyway, so Alexis will be here tomorrow, and I'll be back next week. Hope you're enjoying this. Have a fantastic day. I missed the camera. Let me try that again. hope I don't knock the camera over.